everyone, Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I'm going to talk about spring planning, sewing plans, that kind of thing. So let's get started. So first of all, welcome everyone to the channel. My name is Denise. If you're not familiar with me, I have a blog over at sewlimitless.com. If you are returning, then welcome back. But today I want to talk about some spring sewing that I want to do. I've got some patterns here and some fabric examples. Basically, I'm going to show you, and I want to tell you how I decide what it is that I'm going to make. One of the things that I do is I kind of keep a running list in my head of those things that I have yet to make, and things that I could really use. For example, a white shirt. I don't have one, like a button up shirt. I don't have anything like that. And that's always something that I wish I had that can be very useful, but I've just never made it. I do have some fabric, some white shirting that I bought a few years ago that I still haven't cut into. I'm thinking, well, I got to get the perfect pattern. I just need to decide on the pattern and cut it out. Now, for the white shirt, I'm thinking this is a pattern that I have had forever. It's McCall's 5433. They might have brought this one back at some point, so some of you may have this. It's from 2007. So yeah, this one's pretty old, but it's a classic shirt. It's a Palmer Pletch. Yeah, Palmer Pletch pattern. I'm thinking I would want to do one of these variations. And this is the pattern that always comes to mind when I think about doing that white button-up shirt. But like I said, I haven't gotten around to it yet. So let me know down in the comments, like, how do you all figure out what you're going to do? I try to base my sewing for whatever season generally on the things that I need the most. So one of the things that I don't necessarily need, but I've got this perfect fabric for, and I still haven't cut this out, is this pattern here. I know I've shown this one before. It's Butterick 6674. I think I was going to do this version here. And this is one of those things that I have all bagged up. I've got the paper pattern pieces cut out, and I've got the fabric. I've got all the buttons that I need, but I just need to get that done. So this hopefully will be a project that I will actually get around to doing sooner than later. But yeah, it's just one of those things that hasn't been a high priority. But I do try to go through my closet, and I'm going to show you some footage that I took of my spring closet. So what I do is I do try to move my clothes from uh, like the winter clothes, heavier stuff that I have in my closet right now. I need to get it out of there and put it into a different closet so that I can have room for the spring lighter weight stuff. What I will do is I combine my spring summer sewing, because where I live, it can be springtime for a week or two, and then sometimes we go right into summer and heat and humidity. So I always consider all of that when I am figuring out what I'm going to make. Let's see here. I have some patterns I'm going to show you. I'll do that now. These are some recent things that I'm not sure if I've shown you all of these, but I'm this Mimi G pattern. I don't have the actual number. This was the display copy that I purchased. I don't remember what the actual pattern number is right now, but I like the skirt. This was actually something I was going to make in the fall, but didn't get around to it. So I could do this as do the skirt for the summer. I think that would be comfortable. But I actually bought this pattern twice, actually by mistake. I could not find the one I thought I bought it, couldn't find it. And of course, as soon as I got the other one, I found the one that I have. I also bought another Mimi G pattern. It's 9714 Simplicity pattern. I like the jacket and the shorts. I think that could be a cute outfit to have. And as you may know, I do love doing different PJs, that kind of thing. I do make them seasonally. I'll make some for winter, and I'll make some for spring and summer. I saw this McCall's 8056. This is relatively new, I'm pretty sure. This is called Iris McCall's. That's this pattern here. I like the shorts and let's see, there's a shorts in the top and a robe, or the long pants, long sleeve shirt. You have a lot of variations. So that one is one that I might try to do. Now, a lot of people are doing this one right now. It's the Know Me Patterns 2016. You've probably seen this quite a bit. I do like the dress. I've not cut into this or attempted this as yet, but I may give that one a try. I think I found some fabric that I might have enough to do this. It does take quite a bit of material. So if it's 45 inches wide, it's 5 3. It can be like 5 5/8 of a yard. So that's a lot of fabric to me. So whatever, we'll see. This one here is Butterick 6878. I do like the shorts. I like the pants also, but I do like the shorts on this one. I usually, when I make myself shorts, I'll do something like more of a tailored short, so they, I don't feel uncomfortable or weird wearing them out. But I do make them longer, so they're closer to the knee, like above the knee, which is basically my style length. I'm pretty sure I've shown this before, 9700 Simplicity pattern. This is a reprint of an older 1970s pattern. So this one is probably not going to be something I would make anytime soon, just because I know I'm not going to wear something like that. It's just too warm. But I do like this pattern. It excuse me, it's McCall's 8371. It's a men's pattern, but I actually like this one for myself. So I might try to work that, because you could always use a light or a comfortable jacket to wear um, for when days or cool, or you're indoors. Now I did, when I saw this pattern that I just showed you, I also knew that I had something similar that was this Vogue 8732. This is an older pattern also. This is a Claire Schaefer, I believe. Yes, couture pattern. And this one turned, this I've not made this one, but I've seen other people, their versions, and it's a very nice pattern as well. Um, so those are the recent purchases that I've made for patterns, and that might be something, some of those are things that I will probably try to give a try. One of the things that I do need are some solid colors, solid tops in particular. Woven fabrics is what I want to work on. Now, I don't know how many solid woven fabrics that I have. That's a different story. I don't know. Probably don't have a lot, but I do want to work with those things that I do have as much as possible, just to reduce the amount of fabric that I have here. So that's always something that I'm shopping my own fabric stash first. So that's important too. And to make things that will coordinate with some of the things I already have as well. Now, one of the goals that I do have is to put these patterns together. I printed them. These are two Angela Wolf patterns. The lacy knit top, which is a really terrific athletic type top. So if I want something for exercise, working out, or just something really comfortable to wear, this one I think would be a great one. And this one is actually styled very similar, designed very similar to a lot of the tops that I've seen in places like Kohl's or whatever in their athletics wear section. So this one is a good one too. And then I've got the Bella knit top, which I've printed all these out and I've not yet put them together. So I got to get these put together so I can at least get them traced off, and they have a chance of being made, because obviously if they're printed and they're just like this, it's not going to happen. So I want to get those put together and traced. So speaking of PDF patterns, do you all do them, or how do you handle? I know a lot of people do projector. I don't have space or money for the projector situation. So that's really not an option. And sometimes I just don't have the patience. I just want to get it printed and done. So I will print them at home. Um, and, you know, that's why I buy ink and paper. So let me know, do you all do your own PDF patterns? Do you print them off, or do you do the copy shop? That's another option there. Um, but let me know in the comments how you all handle PDF patterns, or do you avoid them? Because a lot of people do just don't just avoid them altogether. So let me know. Um, Here are a couple of recent purchases. This one, for whatever reason, I love my lemon fabric. I've made a lemon print dress. I have made all kinds of different lemon stuff. I made a recent style art top that had lemon print on it, but this is a knit. Now I bought this from Hobby Lobby, and I saw the lemons, and so I had to buy a couple of yards of this, and I think that would be good for a nice top. They also had some stretch denim, which I thought was nice, and it's not heavyweight, which is what I would need for this time of year. Because honestly, once summer hits, I really don't wear jeans because it's just too hot and humid. So maybe if I maybe if I make something that's a little lighter weight, that might help. So we'll see how that is. But I also have this. This is a fabric I believe probably bought maybe last summer. This is from Hobby Lobby as well. It's a woven fabric, and I just like the color. I've got a couple of yards of this, so we'll see what I can do with that. And this one here, I've had for a number of years actually, but it's a Pima cotton waffle fabric. And you can see that waffle print there. It's a woven fabric. Yeah, there's no stretch on this one, but that would be good for some type of a jacket or something like that, I think, or pants, because it's not particularly see-through, or skirt or something. But I think when I bought this, I was thinking jacket. So, do you all just buy stuff, and do you have an idea? I always have an idea when I buy fabric, what I'm going to do with it. Whether or not that actually happens is a different story, but I always do have an idea of what I can do with it. So let me know. Do you all have, when you buy fabric, do you know exactly what you're going to do? Do you buy it for a very particular purpose, or do you buy stuff and then go, okay, I know I can make a t-shirt from this, or a top, or whatever? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, as far as what I'm doing currently is I am working on this pattern. This is an older pattern as well, Butterick 5030. And I can't show you the fabric that I'm working with because this one is going to be, it is a Minerva project, but I am basically making view F, which is this one here with the, sort of the flutter sleeve there. I think I will, they talk about a purchased belt with that one, but I may go ahead. I think I've got enough fabric to make a fabric from the same material that I'm using. But I think that one will be a nice dress to have. I'm using a linen viscose blend from Minerva. And so that is my current project. This is for woven fabrics, this pattern. I think that is everything. So let me know what you all, how you all do your seasonal sewing, or do you do seasonal sewing? Because I always look forward to the new seasons with new clothes if possible. So, not like a whole new wardrobe, of course, but I like to be able to add pieces because I'm always getting rid of things. I usually will go through my closet, donate whatever items I can donate, and obviously keep the things that I really, really love, and that I use a lot. Sometimes I do have to get rid of stuff because I've worn them so much that it's just completely, it's time to get rid of it. But so that is basically how I do my wardrobe planning, seasonal sewing. You know, like I said, I do like to go through my own fabric stash first. I go through my patterns first. I generally have a good idea what type of garment that I want to make. I think about the things that I really need because then I will get the most use out of whatever it is that I make if I make something that I really like. Um, I'm that person who I tend to like the same types of things and I tend to like the same types of prints and colors. So a lot of my sewing, a lot of the clothes that I have are generally in the same color scheme because that's what I like. You know, it is what it is. But that is it for this video. If you have any questions or comments about anything, please leave it down below. And if you don't mind, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified the next time I upload a new video. That is it, folks, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.